let's talk about how women act around attractive men. The female body language signs of attraction can be a little embarrassing and funny sometimes. Here's the deal. As men and women, we naturally tend to be fascinated by each other, but we often have a very hard time telling what the other is thinking. Do you maybe struggle with that? The good news is there are subtle signs that, once you know how to read, make it incredibly obvious that the attraction is real. So, I'm about to reveal both the beautiful and the awkward things women do around attractive men. You may be curious about the third sign. Pay close attention because you may just discover the signs that your crush likes you. Okay, we're gonna start off with a really funny thing many women will do when they're around attractive men. Number 1, she talks louder. I know it sounds a little funny, but it's very accurate. She probably has no idea she's even doing it, but it's very common. If she's around someone who's attractive and she wants him to notice her, she is going to just unintentionally do things to catch your attention. One of these things could be, let's say she's talking with her friends. She may just kind of start talking louder. This is especially true if she's also kind of shooting glances in your direction. Many women do this. It's kind of funny to look for. Once you're aware of it, it's again, something she probably has no idea she's doing, but she's hoping you'll hear her talking and you'll notice her and think she's cute. I'm not sure how talking louder would make her seem cuter, but we do strange things when we've got the butterflies. Number 2, she laughs a lot. The second thing many women will do when they're around an attractive man is she might laugh a lot. This is incredibly common now. It can be for a couple of reasons. 1, research has shown us that when a woman is attracted to a man, she just tends to find his sense of humor a lot more funny. She enjoys his sense of humor more. In addition to that, many women, not all women, but many women, when they're nervous, tend to laugh and giggle. So you put the butterflies with the nervousness and the fact that this guy we think has a really great sense of humor. That is the perfect recipe for a lot of laughter. So many women, when they're around attractive men, will tend to just laugh a lot. Number 3, she becomes butterfingers. The next thing many women will do around attractive men is one that none of us like to admit. And this is sometimes it affects you in such a way that you become really clumsy. You become like butterfingers. You drop things easier. Maybe you even aren't paying attention. So you walk into people or walk into walls or something because you're having a hard time breathing and you're focusing all on him and you're a little afraid of what he does or doesn't think about you. It's very, very common for people when they're attracted to someone to feel the nervous jitters and to become maybe a little bit more clumsy. It's kind of brutal though, because when you're attracted to someone, you want them to think the best of you, right? So it's a little bit brutal, but if you're looking for that sign, it can definitely be a helpful one to look out for. Number 4, she acts really shy. Another thing some women will do when they're around attractive men is they may start to act really shy. They may not talk a lot. I've had many men reach out to me and say that they've assumed that a girl totally hated them because maybe she talked to other people. But when it came to talking with him, she would just shut down and get really shy. She wouldn't talk. Sometimes the honest reality of why she's doing that is simply because she is so attracted to you and she's nervous. This tends to be more a sign with shy girls because she wants you to think well of her so badly. And so it can kind of have a paralyzing role. So if there is a girl that you're totally crushing on, you think is so cute, and she tends to act more shy around you, don't necessarily take that as an indicator that she wants nothing to do with you. It could honestly be that she really wants to talk to you, but she's just having a shy attack. Number 5, she avoids eye contact with you. Now, the next thing women will do around attractive men also goes for some of the more shy women, and this is that she may avoid eye contact with you. Again, it would be very easy to assume that it's because she hates you, but it can also just be a sign that she's scared. She's feeling those butterflies. She can't breathe. She's afraid she's going to say something stupid, and so she may avoid eye contact. Another variation of this could be the chin tuck that I'm sure you've heard me mention in other videos. Number 6, she will try to catch your eye and maintain that eye contact. Now, here's a less shy thing that women will do around attractive men. Yes, she may avoid eye contact, but many women will try to catch your eye and maintain that eye contact. She's going to want to create a connection with you. She's going to want you to notice her across the room, and she's going to want to create that connection and encourage you to approach her and interact with her. So many women will try to catch your eye and maintain that eye contact rather than avoid it. Now, honestly, you may be wondering what to do next. I obviously have many more signs to share with you in this video, but in the back of your head, you may be wondering, this is great, but what happens next? It's important to keep the attraction going, to keep the connection strong and to make your move. If you don't do that, this is what ultimately can cause a woman to pull away. Not because she wasn't interested, but because nothing's happening. She assumes you're not interested. So attraction is either growing or dying, and you want to make sure you're doing what you need to keep it growing. Number 7, she plays with her hair. The next common thing women do around attractive men is play with their hair or their accessories. This is something she doesn't even really necessarily realize she's doing. Maybe she's hoping that it looks nice, and she wants to make sure she's got it looking good. Or maybe she's just kind of got that nervous thing you do when you're like, I've got to do something with my hands because that guy is so stinking hot. So it's just kind of like a nervous reaction, or even a, hey, I hope he notices how cute I look. Bottom line is, it's an incredibly common thing women do around men that they think are attractive. As a matter of fact, in my very first early years of being a coach, when I started learning about body language, I remember I was putting together a video on this topic, and then I went out to a dance. There was a guy who was really, really cute, and I was watching him across the room, and I was playing with my jewelry. I didn't even know I ever did that before that day. So it's a very common sign, even though it sounds a little funny. Number 8, the catwalk. The next very common thing women do around attractive men is the catwalk. Now, I've said this in past videos, and some guys are like, what in the world is the catwalk? It's where she lets her hips sway. Okay, it's a very common thing. Not all women do this, but many women do around attractive men. If she's letting her hips swing when she walks, it's because it accents her femininity, and she doesn't even realize she's doing it, most likely, but it's a way for her to try and appear feminine and attractive to you. So when a woman is shaking her hips as she walks, it's a very, very good sign of attraction. Number 9, subtle touches. The next thing women often do around attractive men is very subtle touches. When we're attracted to someone, we want to touch them. Everybody knows that, right? Having those little subtle ways to break the touch barrier is a very, very common indicator of attraction, and often we don't even recognize we're doing it. It's not like you're thinking, I think I'm gonna break the touch barrier now. Here we go. You know, it's usually something very subtle. She'll give you a playful push or touch your arm when she's talking to you. Maybe she'll stand close. She may even brush up against you when she walks by, perhaps even completely unintentionally. But those little subtle touches indicate attraction, and she's very likely doing it with the hope that you'll start to do the same. Number 10, she raises her eyebrows. The next thing many women will do around attractive men is raise her eyebrows when she sees you. It's subtle, but she may raise her eyebrows to give you that little signal of excitement when she sees you. It's an unconscious sign of attraction that she likely won't even realize she's doing. It's just a subconscious way of showing that she's happy to see you. In fact, if she's raising her eyebrows when she sees you, it's a good sign she's definitely interested. Number 11, relaxed body posture. Another sign of attraction that women will often exhibit around attractive men is a relaxed body posture. She'll lean in when she's talking to you, or she might face you with her full body. She's giving you that signal that she's interested. She may even lean back if she's more of a shy type, but when she's leaning back, she's still kind of relaxed. She doesn't feel like she has to put her defenses up around you, which is a good sign. Number 12, she'll take extra time getting ready. And finally, the last thing I'll mention in this video that women often do around attractive men is they will take extra time getting ready. Maybe they don't know who's going to be there, but if they know someone who is attractive will be there, they're going to do everything in their power to look their best. So it's pretty typical for a woman to invest extra time into her appearance if she knows someone is going to be around that she's attracted to. If you're looking for those signs of attraction and you see them, don't let fear stop you from making a move. I'm here to help you navigate attraction and dating so that you can create the lifelong connection you truly desire. If you found this helpful, please like this video, comment your thoughts, and watch the recommended videos on the screen. I'll see you there.